doesn't sound like hello. Nice to meet you.
Project Mant is nearing completion. The first good news in as long as I can remember. Perhaps my previous failures have all led to this point. Vendepunkt, my defining moment. This new body will allow me to continue my research. I've created a super scientist. My checklist is complete. Consciousness transfer procedures will now begin. What's this? Brainwave functions are spiking. Impossible! Ah! Blasted hominin tech! Turn it off! Turn it off! Note to self. Check soldering on the relay diodes of the neural displacer. Again. Yes! Again!
Let's see what's around here. Oh, hell no. I'll fight giant bugs all week long, but I draw the line at scary-ass man-bug monsters.
Science!
Science, you are off the hook. Everything better still be here, you stupid ants.
You may have defeated my Mant, but you and your eminent paymasters will never get their hands on the embiggening cocktail. I'll take that secret to my grave. To my grave! The watched becomes the watcher.
having a little peep.
How does it feel? Knowing that you have followed my path right...
What? No! How can this be? Where is the override? Well, here I am! Wendell Tully in all his glory! But you're... You're not who I expected. My apologies for all of that. I thought you were agents of Ominent. Come for me at last. Am I okay? Am I okay? No one has asked about my feelings for so long. Am I okay? No. I fear that I am not okay. Not okay at all. Oh, what have I done? Schmecter, of course. It's always Schmecter. Always has been. Alas, I still bear much responsibility for my creation and the pain it has wrought. To think that you have been caught up in all of this. Your children, not much older than my Sarah or Thor. Oh, what has become of me? Threatening death to children. But also, what are you doing here? Well, that's fair. I have no doubt terrible things have brought you here. Terrible things that are undoubtedly my fault. I never meant to hurt anyone. I don't deserve it, but I hope one day you can forgive me. Speaking of forgiveness, please excuse my shriveled appearance. This blasted raisoning has taken its toll on my body. My support pod is the only thing keeping me from drying out completely. When the raisoning became too much, I realized I had to find a cure before it was too late. I hid here, away from the eyes. So many prying eyes. Ominent has always wanted to steal my work. They would never admit its worth and greatness, and yet they would always take it. Especially Schmecter. I have made many mistakes in my life. Countless, really. But one that I will never make again is to allow my discoveries to fall into the hands of that corporation. If I must die for it, so be it. My greatest regret. If only there was something I could do to reverse time. Some sort of time machine. The science seems quite clear it would be impossible, and yet I never thought that covalent spacing reduction could be a reality either. If the raw science could be applied in the way of the time structure, the time-space continuum, if one's but I digress. You see, even if I went home now, my family wouldn't recognize me. Trudy would not see the man she buried. My children would be repulsed by the bag of skin that speaks with the voice of their father. As you can see, my body has withered away. I created the Mant to be used as a temporary body so that I could continue my work. But I never imagined the insect's instincts would remain, let alone gain sentience. I lost control almost immediately. As always, my greatest successes are followed by the greatest failures. Wendell Tully, husband, father, scientist. He succeeded only in the end. Like the grape set out in the sun, the body shrivels, withers, desiccates, becoming a husk of what was once a living being. In essence, what you see here before you, in all its unholy glory, the withered man. Well, if you will allow me to check your scabby. You've been in the yard for over a month. I'm sure the signs of raisoning would be apparent by now. Nothing in my research has shown that there is any immunity to it, and yet here you are. Perhaps it is that your youthful bodies are more resistant than others. Likely, this is why Armament was experimenting on children to begin with, which means... Did Schmechter find a cure? No, that would be beyond anyone's ability, I think. Damn! As much as I loathe the man, I must admit that Schmechter is brilliant in his own way, though his methods can be quite distasteful. We cannot rule out the possibility that he has done it. Could that mean there is hope for me? Home. Oh, yes, of course. Home. Your parents must be worried. So very worried. The process is not difficult. You will simply need to brew an embiggening cocktail at the Java-Matic machine. The embiggening process is extremely taxing on living subjects. You'll need enough nutrients and proteins to survive the expansion to your original size. We use the embiggening cell to regulate this expansion by way of the secret cocktail. The ingredients in the cocktail, like the keratin in toenails, fortify the skeletal structure as it grows. Unfortunately, there is this small issue of overexpansion. If the subject grows too quickly, they are prone to overexpansion, or in layman's terms, they explode. To counter this, sustained infusions of carbon dioxide gas must be added to the mixture. Fortunately, I found a secret ingredient that works perfectly in this regard. Grilled science. Grilled science! Raw science represents the essence of ingenuity, but thrown over the coals of fire, it is tempered by flame, tamed by Burgel's spatula, and emerges as something greater, plump and juicy. Grilled science. It reminds me of the barbecues we once had in our backyard. Oh, Trudy, Sarah, Thor. The last of the grilled science is in the refrigerated storage room over there. Are you ready to go? We'll need some grilled science. Good. Good. Then we have everything we need to proceed. I promise I will get you home. I may have failed my own children, but I will not fail you. Oh, from the mouths of babes. Yes, you may be right. It might not be too late for me. But what is most important is getting you home. We need to head to the Java-Matic machine in the upper yard. There we can blend the embiggening cocktail needed to run the spacer safely. I'm opening the back door for you. I will follow close. I could devour a Billy Hog right about now.
Let's see what's around here.
What's on your mind? Well, that's quite a lot. Could you be more specific? I was wondering that myself. It is clear that someone must have brought you here. Surely someone from Armament. Who else would have the opportunity? But why? And for what purpose? Perhaps someone with a guilty conscience? Not everyone at Armament is like Schmechter. What do you want to know? Oh, I miss them so. Even though they showed little interest in my work, there were many good times. Feeding the koi, barbecues in the summer, watching Saturday morning cartoons. When did my science get so much more important than my family? I hope I will get to see their faces once again and tell them I was wrong. What do you want to know? I can't blame her for leaving. In her shoes, I would have done the same. She had to look out for what's best for the kids. Not everyone is as unflinchingly loyal as Burgle. What do you want to know? Dalton Schmechter, my old rival. He's made a career of profiting off of my inventions like a vulture. Director Schmechter now, but did he ever give a thought to the ones who helped him to his lofty perch? No, of course not. A man not without a certain type of brilliance, but without a shred of humanity. Rich coming from me, is it not? I'm little more than a husk of a man now. What a pair we make. What do you want to know? Pride, hubris, the desire to change the world. Eventually, I could not turn back, no matter what it cost. Look on my yard work, ye mighty, and despair. Well, that's quite an early dream. A testament to my skills as an inventor. A useless robot. My final companion. Well, that's first and most importantly, money. They live to profit off the inventions of creators as myself. But when things slip from their control, they clean up the mess and take out the trash. Well, that's quite a lot. Could you be more the Mant, yes. A wild fantasy that came to me in the throes of my raisin-driven desperation. To transfer my consciousness into a functional vessel. But I did not expect to find myself locked in a battle for my very mind. To think I once found them quite magnificent in their mindless meanderings. Now I know the terrible truth. They would destroy us utterly. The curse of covalent spacing reduction. My curse. It appears to be an uncontrolled, accelerating condition of cellular decay. Like a grape left out on the stoop, but for humans. The result, however, is the same. The curse of I must! If there is no cure, then I am surely doomed. So do I think it can be cured? It must be. We need to mix the embiggening cocktail at the Java-matic. The curse of covalent, somewhere within those youthful bodies of yours, the cure is contained. Perhaps it is to do with the robustness of your immune systems. Perhaps it is something you simply grow out of, like your baby teeth. More research will be needed, but I am optimistic. The curse of covalent, I fear the answer is tied into your youth, something which is far beyond my knowledge to recreate. The curse of covalent, someday you too will become old, and mark my words, you will remember this moment and the halcyon days of your carefree youth. Assuming we actually get you out of this mess, we need to mix the embiggening cocktail at the Java-matic. The embiggening cell is in place. We're almost ready to commence brewing. Oh, huh. That's interesting.